welcome back to my channel. If you guys saw my video before, you guys will see that I'm wearing the same thing. I just threw a clip on my hair to make it just a little bit different. I'm filming back to back because I have a job that's is wearing me out. Even though I do have the time to film, I'm just so tired that I don't. So anyways, I'm just filming back to back, only 2 at a time as of right now. I won't do that. I won't look like this for the next 50 videos, but anyways, yeah, so today it's gonna be a video that I've been meaning to film forever, and I've been excited to film, except I never do because I never have time. But this is going to be my top 10 drugstore beauty products. So these are my favorite products. I do own more than just these 10. However, these are my top 10. These are the ones that I think are just amazing. And the reason why I wanted to film this is because I feel that a lot of people out there kind of look down on drugstore items. But then again, that is, to me, like, that's what I started to use when I started, wearing makeup. I didn't have money to go to super expensive fancy places and buy all of this makeup. So even to this day, I still buy drugstore items. I don't get why people don't and why people give it a bad name. So anyways, let's just jump right into it, and I'm gonna go ahead and it's not gonna be in any kind of order. I don't think. I'm not that organized. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys what I love, and actually I will even give you guys swatches. So let's get this started. Okay, so my number 1 item. This is an item that I talk about a lot on Instagram. I've talked about it on Snapchat because it is amazing. I mean, come on. Now, I know a lot of people like this too. This is the Wet n Wild, the Fergie. Oh my gosh, I'm tired. Fergie collection. And this is in the Hollywood Boulevard. This is her highlighter, and it looks just like this. I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys a closer look and a swatch. This is the closer look. You can see that it has some pink tones in there that kind of show up a little bit, and then the brown and the gold, and then this is the swatch right here. It is such a gorgeous highlighter. I don't know why people don't buy this a lot more. I think this is better than some of the higher end highlighters that are out there. So that is that. Okay, so that was that. I use this highlighter a lot, just like with any other highlighter. I'm not sure if there's even like a little dip in there or not. There might be like a tiny little dip, but this is like my go-to highlighter. This is freaking amazing. If you guys haven't tried it, I suggest that you guys go out and buy it, because I don't think they have testers for you to swatch it, so just trust me. My second item. This is something actually that I did a live review on Snapchat. If you guys follow me on Snapchat, I do those. I think I've done it like twice, maybe 3 times. It's something that I do want to do a lot more, because I feel like live reviews are the most honest reviews, because you can see the person's face or the person's eyeshadow, if it's creasing, I can't talk today, if it's creasing or doing whatever. So this is the Maybelline Fit Me foundation in the matte in Poreless, and this is in the color 322, which is Warm Honey. Now, if you guys saw that, by the end of it, my face is really oily. So no matter what I do, it's gonna be oily. There's nothing that I can do. I just need to start eating better, and it's not gonna happen anytime soon that I know of. So I'm gonna try, but whatever. But I do need to start eating better, because everything that happens to your skin also starts on the inside. I'm a very big believer in that. So anyways, so by the end of it, yes, I was a greaseball. However, when I first applied it, it did cover all of my pores. It was a matte finish, even though I did not say a matte finish the whole time. But one thing that I love to do is I mix this with my Smashbox. I don't even know why this is in there, just because I do see a lot of people that have really good results with this and they stay matte all day. But I do mix this with my matte, with my Smashbox foundation. But another thing that I've been using on top of this is, which is another one of my favorites, is the Rimmel Stay Matte. I think it's long lasting pressed powder. And I feel with me mixing it with that and then putting this on top, it does make a huge difference. Now this right here is just, it's just a normal powder. It's just, I don't know, a invisible powder. a see-through powder. I don't know what you guys would call it. But this is in the color Silky Beige. It says up to 5 hours natural shine control with natural minerals. And it also helps minimize the appearance of pores. So I feel like using both of these together, I have had a little bit more luck with that. Don't get me wrong, I can't go 8 hours with this and not have a greasy face. It's just in my world, that doesn't happen. But yeah, using this with this, it does last, I would say, like maybe up to 5 to 6 hours, which is a huge thing for me, because my face, like literally I could sleep the night and my face will be oily the next day. Like, it's just ridiculous. But yeah, I would definitely recommend trying that with that Rimmel Stay Matte powder. And like I said, that would just give you a longer wear. So it'll be a lot longer before you'll see, you know, the greasiness start to pop through. Unless that you have highlighted, like, you know, doused yourself in highlighter. Then you just look greasy all the time. That's what you want. So let's get to the next one. Okay. So my next one is a NYX product, and this is the eyeshadow tin. I did do a review on this on my blog. I can post that down below. I do have all the colors on there. But this color right here, number one, is very, very soft, so you really, really have to be careful. Number two, why do I love it? Because literally it looks like tin. This is like a very, very, very silver color. Now, if you can't order Liberty from ColourPop, this is the next best thing right here. I'm going to go ahead and give you guys a swatch of this. But look at that. Yes, and I'm swatching with my fingers, which I don't like. But these I apply with my fingers because I feel like that is the best way that you're able to get the most color from these, just like the ColourPop ones. So anyways, let me give you a closer look and a swatch. So this is the color tin right here. And then this is the swatch. Look how silver, it's like a metallic silver color. So like I said, if you cannot order ColourPop's Liberty, this is the next best thing. Let me swatch it right next to it. Okay, this is Liberty right here, and then this is NYX Tin. So as you can see, definitely a dupe for it. Ugh, I love them both. Okay, my next item, and I'm sorry, this is like all over the place. It is a concealer, and this is the Maybelline Instant Age for Wine Erase Dark Circles Treatment. This right here is in the color, it's not a color, it's called Brightener Illuminator. This stuff is freaking awesome. If you want to look awake, if you want your under eyes to be completely brightened, this is the one to get. It does not crease. I have a very, very hard time with some of them. They just completely crease on me. This will not crease, and it will last you all day. Let me go ahead and give you guys a swatch on this right here. Ooh, that was too much. I want to give you a closer look, although you can probably see it just that far. That's this color. So you can see it does have pink undertones, and I do like to do this so you guys can see what it would look like. And I have to tell you guys, I do set this. Of course, like with anything that you put under your eyes, it's better if you set it. But that is that color right there. I mean, it's just bright. It makes you look alive. It makes you look awake. Especially now with my 2 o'clock job, 2 o'clock in the morning job. I need this in my life. So I've been using this a lot more lately. Okay, since we're talking about face products, might as well talk about this. This is in rough condition. I do need another one. Excuse me. This is a Neutrogena Skin Clearing Mineral Powder. And I have the color Honey Beige. As you can see, I need to purchase another one. But it is this right here. And I use this even when I don't have foundation on. I just take my big fluffy brush and I pat it on my face. And this is maybe a medium coverage depending on how much you put on. But I feel like this keeps my face in place. I said that because I knew it was going to rhyme. So this is my go-to every day. If I don't feel like doing anything, I will throw this powder on. And like I said, this stuff is amazing. I got the skin clearing the last time because I didn't have it in the regular, which I can't recall what it's called. But I mean, they're both just as good. I was a little bit worried when I got this just because it says skin clearing. I didn't know if it had something on it. It does say 2 ways in 1 to cover, treat, and help prevent breakouts. I don't have a lot of breakouts. When I do get breakouts, they're massive, and it still has happened with this. So it's not like it's prevented any more from coming up, out, whatever. But definitely recommend this as just an everyday powder. So the next product that I want to talk about is the e.l.f. blush palette, and this is in the dark, which is this right here. Guys, this is freaking amazing. This is $6 at the drugstore, and these colors are so pigmented. Like, I have this color on because I had my daughter choose the color, and this is the color that she chose. I have this color on, and even when I was applying it, I was like, ooh, I need to like take that back down a notch. It is just so, it's that pigmented. Now they're all matte colors, it looks like, except this one right here does have some like gold micro glitters that doesn't really come up when you put it on. I'm really careful with glitters in my face just because I have a lot of pores. But these colors are amazing. I would suggest, oh, in the mirror, like, this is all that is a mirror. I mean, I use this just to put on my makeup sometimes. So anyways, if you guys are looking for dark blushes, or maybe you're a little bit darker, you're tanner, this is the palette to get. These are freaking amazing. They're so pigmented, and for only $6, you cannot freaking beat that. Let me give you guys swatches on these real quick. These are the swatches. This is the lightest, and then I just went to the darkest. But look how pigmented those are. Like I said, if you buy this, just be careful when you dip your blush brush in the pan. Make sure you tap it to get the excess out, because if not, it's going to be colorful. So those are those right there. Okay, now my next two products are going to be e.l.f. products. They're products that I got maybe a month and a half ago, and I've been using and loving these like crazy. So the first one that I'm going to show you guys is the e.l.f. Smudge Pot. Now this you can get at, I think I found this at my grocery store for like $3. Now this is the color Brownie Points. Ooh, I dropped it. Okay, so this color is like a brown color with like red to it. Oh my gosh, it's just freaking gorgeous. Look at that. And literally I barely dipped my finger in there. And it's just, they're so pigmented. Now I have this, I have a couple other colors, but this is just my like go-to if I'm gonna wear the most minimal makeup but still want, you know, something darker on my lid. This is the color that I use. It's just freaking gorgeous. Now the next color, or not color, is an e.l.f. product. This is not a color, this is a long-lasting lustrous eyeshadow, and oh, there's the name. And the name Toast. Now this is, to me, it's not an eyeshadow, it's like a topper. And I like to wear this on top of other eyeshadows. Like I may throw this on my eyes before I leave because there's no sparklies in there. I have a matte eye today. So that is that color right there. You can barely see it. I'm going to go ahead and give you guys a closer look of these colors. So this is Brownie Points, and this one's Toast. And like I said, this I use as an eyeshadow topper. I just kind of pop this in the middle of the lid just to give it that little pop. And then this right here is Brownie Points. And look at how gorgeous that color is. I believe they're $3 a piece, which is like extremely cheap. And I will tell you about this right here. It does not crease. I do always wear a base and primer. Doesn't matter how minimal I'm going to go with it. But this will last you all day, and it does not crease, which is extremely important to me because I have very, very oily lids as well. The next thing that I'm going to be talking about, it is the Milani Amore Matte Lip Creams. I do have a video on those. I can link it down below. This is going to be a 2-for-1 because these are my two favorite colors of that line. Which is, this one's Lust and then this one's Desire. I do like Beloved, and also really like everybody wants that color, but it almost reminds me of the color that I have today, which is, this is Anastasia's Dusty Rose. So that is a good color, but these are the two that have been my like go-to lately. So I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys a swatch. This one's Desire and this one is Lust. And like I said, those are my two favorite colors right now. I'm gonna be using these a lot. I know that they're sold out in a lot of drugstores out there. However, Milani did announce that these will come back. These will be permanent. Plus, they're bringing more colors. Yee! Aren't you guys excited? I am. But those are these two colors right here. Okay, last but most definitely not least, This is the L'Oreal, and I'm sorry, I have red all over my hands because those, the Milani lip creams do stain, so FYI. But this is the L'Oreal Infallible eyeshadow in Amber Rush. This was an eyeshadow that I bought a very, very long time ago. And this right here, I would say the Infallible eyeshadows are like the original Makeupgeek, what do they call them, like the softer ones with the shimmers, and even like ColourPop. It's like everybody's like, oh, nobody's done this before, and it's like, yes it has. L'Oreal, don't leave them out. But this has to be one of my favorite colors. I also had, I think it was called Iced Latte, but I cannot find that thing anywhere. So this color right here, honestly, when I first got this years ago, I didn't like it because I couldn't apply it with my brush. And I'm like, what the heck? Why can I apply this with my brush? Well, it's because they're that soft eyeshadow that it's better if you apply them with your fingers. So now that, you know, everybody's coming out, like ColourPop's coming out with it, and Makeupgeek, they're coming out with it. Now it's like I've kind of have been forced to use my fingers to use some of my eyeshadows. So now I've been using this a little bit more often. And another thing to know about this color is that this color is a dupe for MAC's Tan. I'll go ahead and do a swatch side by side so you guys can see it. But definitely an option if this is something, if you guys are looking at the tan pigment. Only because, hey, it's not a pigment and it's less messy. Let me go ahead and swatch those for you guys. Okay, this is Amber Rush right here, and this is MAC's Tan. Now, it's not 100% like complete dupe for it, but they are dupes. So they're very, very similar in color, and once you apply them to the lid, they literally look like the same color. So not bad. I mean, you're looking at, I think it's $22 to, I don't know, this might be more expensive, $67. I think that's how much I paid for it. And you can get deals with this because this is sometimes like 40% off at certain drugstores. So there you go. You're welcome. So those are those two right here. Alrighty, that was it for my drugstore favorite items, beauty items. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you guys have any questions, make sure you leave them on the comment below. If you guys would like to see like drugstore skincare favorites or like maybe hair drugstore favorites, let me know. I use a lot of drugstore products. My thing is, I always, like, anytime I see somebody talking down about drugstore makeup, it's kind of insulting because it's like, you know, all of us started at drugstore products, unless that you're, you know, really rich, then you didn't, but, or maybe, you know, you could afford more than we could, but I started with Wet n Wild. I mean, that was like my first makeup, I think, item that I ever bought was Wet n Wild makeup. So no, anytime I see anybody like down talking drugstore, I'm like, psh, no you didn't. Drugstore is not that bad. And especially when you're looking at L'Oreal Infallible eyeshadows, Makeupgeek to me is not a drugstore item. So, you know, and you see the eyeshadows that they have, I'm like, they're basically the same thing. So yes, they have like more colors, they have different colors. I'm not dogging on them. Sorry, I had a hair on my eye because I do like them. But it's just, drugstore is not bad products. Sometimes I feel like drugstore items are more better than, or better quality than MAC or NARS, or, you know what I mean? So it's hit or miss on both sides, guys. So never, 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 never say the drugstore products are not worth it, because they are, and they're cheaper, and it's good makeup. So anyways, that is it. If you guys have any questions, comments, anything, just make sure you leave them down below. If you guys like this video, make sure you give me a thumbs up. And if you guys have not subscribed to this channel, I hope that you guys do. I will have more videos like this. And like I always say, please let me know what kind of videos that you guys would like to watch. Those are the videos that I would do for you guys. So I do love filming. I do love talking about makeup. So if you guys have any questions, any suggestions, please feel more than free to leave them down below. And until next time, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I will talk to you guys later. Bye.